Hey guys, Phoenix here, and today I'm going to tell you how to capture a monster in Monster Hunter World. So let's get started. The first thing we'll need is either a shock trap or a pitfall trap. Any of these two traps will work to capture a monster, however do keep in mind that certain monsters like Rajan can only be captured using a pitfall trap. However, majority of the monsters can be captured by any of these two traps, either pitfall or shock. The next thing that you will need is trank bomb. Trank bomb, as you can see it over on the screen, is used to capture the monster which are put in traps. Now, how can you get these items? Let's look at that also quickly. If you go to the crafting list and then move over to the trap menu, third one here, you will find shock and pitfall trap. Shock trap requires a trap tool and a Thunderbird to be created. Trap tool you can find from the vendor. Thunderbird, either you can put it on farm in the botanical research section, or you can go out in the map or in any of the areas and farm them. Similarly, for the pitfall trap, you will need a trap tool and a net. Net can also needs to be crafted and it requires two materials, ivy and spider web. Both of these materials can also be farmed through botanical research, or you can go out on the field and get it in any of the areas. For trying bomb, you will need a sleep herb and a parachroom. Again, both of these can be farmed in the botanical research, or you can go out in any of the areas and farm these materials. Now, I'll quickly show you how you can farm this in the botanical research. Over or here, this is the botanical research guide.
Whoa.
You go to cultivate, and here you will find list of all the materials that you can put on farm. Every time you go over on a quest and come back, you will typically have some of these materials created. So essentially you will need sleep herb and a parachroom farm to get trank bomb. To make a net, you will need ivy here as well as spider web here. This will use to create the pitfall trap. Then Thunderbird here will help you create the shock traps. So you can put these on farm in any of the slots here, and each time you come back from the quest, you will have some number of these materials being farmed. You can collect it from your harvest box then. You can use some fertilizers to speed up this process. If you are not able to see some of the material listed here in your own section, that typically means that you have not completed some of the botanical quests, or you have not progressed in the story so far that you would get those quests. And so in order, you need to typically then do some story quests in order to progress so far down the line that you will get some botanical quests. Once you do them, you will see these materials come up here. Before those story quests, if you need this material, then you will simply need to go to any of the areas. You can go to ancient forest, wild prairies, Groton, coral, any place, any of these places, and you can roam around and gather those materials. Now, one thing to note is, once you have this trank bomb, if you are using a light bow gun or a heavy bow gun, you can replace this with trank ammo. Trank ammo works same as trank bomb, and trank ammo can be purchased easily from the vendor. So if you are using those two weapons, you do not need bomb, ammo can suffice. However, for rest of them, you will need either a trap, either one of these traps, either shock trap or a pitfall trap, and the trank bomb. Now, the last item is the trap tool. So this here is the vendor.
You're off the chain.
Here is sell you items. You can go buy and to box. Here you will have trap tool. This trap tools will be used to create both shock trap as well as pitfall trap. So you can buy it from here. It costs 200 gold, which is also 200 Venice, which is a very small amount. But if you are starting out, You may have a slight problem of money. In that case, just buy a few of them here, and once you here progress the stories, money will come in very freely, so you'll have enough money to buy as many trapdoor as you want. Similarly, if you are using a light bowgun or a heavy bowgun, you can also purchase trank ammo from here, so you will not need to create trank bomb. Next thing, let's see now in the game itself how we will use this tool to capture a monster. Now, once you have all the traps ready, in order to capture a monster, you first need to bring its HP down, typically around to 15%. This is different for different monsters. Some monsters become capturable at 15% HP, some become at 20%, some at 10%. The sure way of knowing when a monster becomes capturable is when they have a white skull sign in the minimap, like you can see right now, or when they start limping around, or when they have gone to sleep. After observing any of these three signs, you can capture the monster. To capture the monster, you need to put down trank bomb and two trank bombs and put the trap. You can also do the reverse where you put down the trap first and then the trank bomb. Just make sure that you put the trank bomb before the monster get off the trap. Once that is done, as you can see over on the screen, the monster is captured and your quest is complete. That's all about how to capture a monster. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe in order for us to create more content for you.